When you're experiencing anxiety, you need to know that it's not always mental. There's usually something deeper energetically that's trying to surface in your body to be dealt with that's causing that energy. It's usually something resurfacing in your body from past traumas that you have stored and not dealt with. This energy is usually stored within the nervous system, and when anxiety is happening, it's literally your nervous system screaming for safety. It's usually because it does not feel safe. It senses something dangerous within your environment, and it always stems from your lower three chakras, which are your safety, your willpower, your confidence, but it mainly comes from the root chakra that sits right at the base of the spine, and that's your center for safety. And people that suffer from anxiety already know what it feels like within the body, but it really sends you into a fight or flight response, which increases your cortisol levels, affects your hormones. You'll feel very tense within your body. Your breathing actually becomes very shallow, which is not great for oxygenating your body. And a lot of times it's felt within the chest with like a tightness within your chest. The trigger from this is not usually something that's happening within your present moment. Granted, it can be, but when you're experiencing chronic anxiety, it's usually things that are being brought up from your past, and you're looping and you're replaying scenarios from your past, or perhaps you're looking into the future and playing out scenarios that may happen, may not happen. I know many of us can relate to having conversations in ourselves, to looking back on certain situations, what was said, and being like, oh man, I should have said this, I should have said that. Or even looking into the future at an issue that you may be presented with and coming up with a story to tell. So you inflate it and you make something way bigger than it actually is. And then you go to actually confront the problem, and it's like, wow, that wasn't near as bad as I thought. I really worked myself up. So the very first thing when dealing with anxiety is to first become aware of it and ask yourself, is this happening right now? Is this happening in the present moment? What am I doing? Am I replaying a story from the past? Am I looping? What am I looping and why am I doing that? Or what am I thinking about in the future? Bring yourself back into the present moment and become aware of what you're actually doing in the moment that's causing that anxiety. And if it's not happening in the present moment, go into breaking that loop. Go into looking around your environment and becoming present with what's actually happening right now. And by simply coming into the present moment and becoming aware of that looping, it usually causes an instant calmness and allows that anxiety to calm within your body.